Hello and welcome back to another Pretty HD video. Today we've got another potential transfer squad builder. So this is what the Chelsea team could look like in FIFA 16. Of course, discounting ratings. This is just the actual players themselves, if you haven't already noticed, of course. If you are wondering where my comments are, my replies to comments, then please hold out. I will reply to every comment that is posted, questioning me, of course, soon. Just I can't yet. These are all scheduled videos, pre-scheduled, which also coincides with the fact, if you are wondering whether any of these players for some reason aren't included that are already transferred to this team, this is very pre-scheduled, pre-scheduled, very far in the past for you guys right now. So if any players are already confirmed, which I haven't got in, then I do apologise. If any players have already joined different teams, then I do apologise. But this is currently the roster at the moment that I can get. This is a mix, of course, of already confirmed transfers from my point of view, from my perspective in time, and possible transfers. So let's start at the beginning of this Chelsea team, the title-winning team, the almost perfect team in a sense. We've got in goal Thibaut Courtois. No need to replace him, but I will be talking about the goalkeeper position later on. In left centre back, we've got John Terry. He's on the edge of retirement very soon. They will need a replacement, and I believe the replacement is John Stones, who we got beside him. They recently put a 20 million bid in for John Stones, but Everton have said they won't accept anything under the English defender transfer fee record, even higher than that in fact. Some have said they want to keep hold of him so much, some sources say 40 million won't prize him away from Everton. Well, that is just ridiculous, isn't it, really? Then we've got at right back Ivanovic, then at left back Dave, and then in CDM Matic, Fabregas, Oscar, in left mid Hazard, and then in right mid a possible target Pedro. He is on the list of many clubs right now, including Man United, Chelsea and Liverpool, but he's either going to stay at Barcelona or go to Chelsea, in my professional opinion. If he hasn't, he's moved somewhere else by now, I've really messed up, and that's quite ironic. But I don't think he'll move to Man United. I don't think he's really on the list of Man United. I think the press have just released that to almost scare Chelsea in a sense. A lot of clubs say they're after someone just to scare the other clubs into buying them, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, Willian only joined Chelsea, and Mourinho only got Willian at Chelsea because he didn't want him to move to Tottenham. Simple as. And then up top we've got the new loanee signing, Falcao. Now this bloke, 86 rated. I don't think he'll be that next year, but man, it's such a shame to see Falcao drop down from the quality striker that he was. He is still a quality striker, and despite being injury prone, he could do really well at Chelsea. And I'd love to see him be at his best at Chelsea. That would be, honestly, that would be really nice to see him do really well at Chelsea. That would be awesome. But he isn't quite the level that he needs to be the best that he can be at Chelsea. So he needs to improve from his Man United career, which was very short, of course. But, you know, Falcao, he should be okay there. Then on suspension, Costa, Costa, Remy, other options, Willian. Then a new signing, Begovic. He's officially moved to the club, I believe, and he's a good backup signing at the Checkers left. We've got Cahill, who isn't going to be replaced as yet, but what I'm saying is Stones won't be a replacement for Cahill, but I've only put Stones in for Cahill because Cahill is lower rated. Stones is a replacement for Terry, and then Cahill will get a replacement later on. Even Kurt Zuma, in fact. Mitrovic is another player that is on the list of Chelsea. God knows why. Probably for future potential reference. 20 rated, 21 years old now in real life. He's Serbian. He's a good player. He's a decent player. Just nothing special in the first team of the Chelsea ranks. Then in the reserves, we've got Drogba, who is on his way out. Of course, he's left. Cuadrado, apparently he's going to leave, which is just ridiculous. What a useless waste of time he was. Felipe Luis is on the list of Atletico Madrid. That would be an awesome signing. He returned to Madrid with his best club. That's where he was at his best, wasn't it, really? And that was pretty much it for Chelsea. And the reason why I haven't had to say much is because this is a title-winning side already. They don't need to change much, exactly, do they? They've got a very good squad already sorted. I mean, even without Pedro, they've got Willian. Even without Falcao, who they already have signed, they've got Costa. Falcao at Chelsea. That would be really unusual, you know. But anyway, I did watching. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. It'll be really interesting to see what Chelsea do next season with very few changes. I'm sort of glad to see that they've actually sort of established themselves a bit. It's a club that doesn't need many more signings, but we don't really know what that's like in current footballing world. Do you need signings in this modern day to change up the squad, to bring something new to the squad? Can you stay with the same squad there or abouts for 2 years, 3 years in a row without making many changes? Well, we all moan at the fact that clubs buy so many players every transfer window, but is it that purely? They rely on the fact that they have new talent in the squad to mix it up a bit, to change the play style. Otherwise, they will get worked out. Is that what football is now? Will Chelsea fail this year, considering they have very few signings that will be impactful? Who knows? We'll find out, won't we?